I first knew Brian as a student and an athlete in the 1970s. He had a charm and a strength about him that really drew people to him. And he developed those things as part of his leadership skills and got involved and was very active here and started to, I think, develop his love for St. Thomas more and for the community at the same time during those years.
Shortly after I became president of the school, Brian and Irene reached out to me and wanted to meet me, and we set that up, and it was very clear the first time that I met them. They started to ask some very poignant questions. I could tell how much they cared about the school, and they really do. And it's exciting to have gotten to know them and their interest in the school and their support of the school. It really is very inspiring.
Meet Brian and Irene Binash, the winners of this year's Chancellor Award. The two feel that it is a blessing to be able to serve their community.
Well, Irene and I have been blessed many times over through our careers and our abilities to be in a position where we've been able to profit from our endeavors. And as a result, we feel that it's important to be able to give back to the community where we live and where we've gone to school. And because of the blessings we've had, we feel it's important to share that with others.
Brian and his wife Irene embody the principles that STM strives to instill in all its students.
Both Brian and Irene are highly competitive in their own ways. They were marathon runners and active in sports. They were successful in their own careers, as I had mentioned, and served on boards of directors and other things. But they were very grounded in the basic Christian principles that we cherish here at St. Thomas More. Always willing to help, always been willing to volunteer, as well as being generous financially to as many folks as they felt deserved it. And yet, they also wanted to empower others to learn and to develop the skills that they needed to better their own lives and therefore the lives of other people.
For the Banashes, education is essential for the future leaders of tomorrow.
Brian and Irene have been long supporters. Of course, Brian being in the first graduating class, he's told me how important his time here was for him as he grew as a person, and as a result, Irene and Brian have been huge supporters for many, many years.
As I said, I believe a good, solid education is the foundation for anything. In starting young, we support an organization in Houston that is involved with early childhood education, and we'd like children to get off to a good start and continue that education so they're able to pursue whatever interests them in the future, and as I said, so that they can lead good and productive lives and give to others as they advance in their lives, so they can be good parents and good contributors to society in general.
I congratulate them on getting the Chancellor's Award. St. Thomas More is fortunate to have their continued support.
Well, we're so grateful to Brian and Irene. They're one of many alums who just care so much about the school, and they have helped us through good times and bad, and they're one of the reasons that we're really flourishing as a school today.